YouTube. Today we'll be taking a look at what I have to consider the best mod ever, and I just noticed that I'm very low on hard drive space. Oh well. Now, some of you are probably thinking, why is he playing such an old version of Minecraft? But some of you may also be thinking, that's really weird. And, in case you haven't noticed, I'm in the newest version of Minecraft. Mouse, why are you messing up? Stop it. There we go. Minecraft 1.5.1. Mojang AB. But there's also proof of it because of that. But that's just kind of crazy that I have the old title screen. Let's go ahead and get started. So, one of the main things this mod does, I'll get into in just a second. First of all, I'm going to click this button and I'll show you how things normally are. Okay, so here I am. I got a survival test arm. And yeah. And also, if I want to, I can change my Minecraft version to anything I want. Or I could just remove it. Like, Minecraft Alpha 1.0.4. If I really wanted to do that, I could. Just change the version string in the top left corner. Normally there isn't even there in modern versions of Minecraft. And also I can change the way my hand looks. I have it on survival test because I like it. And see, this is my normal hand. And then to go back to eye candy, I change my hand to survival test. I like it that way. Okay, so as you can see, I have nothing in my inventory. And minecarts are very slow to respond because it's based on multiplayer stuff. Like, you're almost inside of it by the time it actually starts moving when you push it. So, that's not very nice. And then if I go into the nether, sometimes it weirds out and actually goes instantly. That's not supposed to happen. And then you can see there, I just said downloading terrain. Oh. Well, that's weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But, so yeah. You can see there, it just said downloading terrain. Like, it seems to run faster than it used to. But at the same time, it's just kind of stupid. And, so let's actually get into stuff. Oh, logo, I love that. Now, if I click on the world and just say play selected world, mouse, please stop messing up. There we go. Give it a second. Building terrain. Oh, I have stuff in my inventory. It actually worked that time. It's because it's based off of multiplayer that it doesn't automatically put stuff in your inventory. And minecarts work great now. They're very quick to respond. They are very realistic. And if I go into the nether portal, it plays that sound that we love so much. Yeah, so also, this is something funny that the mod does. Then go back through. So as you can see there, it played the sound again. We all love that sound. We all know we do. It just has a big finale here. Also, there's no tooltips. I turned that off. Activator rails when I made you a gun, or snow now stacks and dispensers equipped. Improved AI. I mean, this update is sick. I don't know why I'm saying that stuff, but whatever. Okay. Has a big finale. Let's push this minecart over there. It's gonna deactivate the portal, I just know. Yep. So cool. Okay. Now, let's do it one more time. Why not? He blew up the other one. Also, you may have just noticed that, yeah, it's got the old lighting stuff. Turn that on too. Also, it has the old GUI background. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that world. Now, I'm sure we all did love the classic generation stuff. And we can get to that again. We can now have exactly like classic, except better. So, let's create a new world. Well, as you can see here, that took forever because I did the biggest map possible. This is actually a bigger map than a classic map. Could possibly be. I think it is anyway. As you can see here, this is exactly a classic map. Now, some of you may remember coal didn't actually exist in classic. Oh my gosh. You guys able to turn on the new ores? Yeah. Wow. Okay. More diamonds. What? Yeah. Because there was no height limit in classic for mob spawning. I mean mob spawning. Ore spawning. So. Also. How about crazy flailing arms mode? We all know we love that animation. It's so stupid. Alright. Now let's do something that's really cool. That's weird. Well, see. 2D items. One of the best features ever. Unlimited machine gun arrows. I shoot my arrows in the air sometimes. And of course old sounds, but if you want the new sounds, which I don't think anybody would, you can have them. And also, soon enough, you'll see my custom-made survival mode. And also, I want to find diamonds and stuff really fast, so I'm going to generate another classic world. But I'm going to do a small one, so it won't take as long. Yeah, so that's really cool. And also, there's one thing I want to change. I can change the tile screen logo. Yay! The random splash is random splash. Okay. So now, diamonds! Okay, survival mode, allow cheats on, just for the heck of it. Let's do a pretty small map. Not incredibly small, but a pretty small map. Generate new ores on. Create new world. That went much faster, as you could see. Very fast. Now I'm going to change my title screen back, because I like the old title screen. What the heck? You can search? Mob armor. Yeah. I've been meaning to turn that off. Now that I figured out you can search. That's nice. If you go to the SMP mode, you can actually swim in that outer water, and it's silly. I don't know why you can, but you can. I'll go ahead and turn on SMP. See, it doesn't actually work correctly. I'll go ahead and turn it back off now. What's these? Alright, there we go. Now this is my custom survival mode, basically. Redstone, right over there. See? As you can see, there's no food bar at all. no food bar whatsoever. But there's an experience bar. I hate the food bar. I like experience. So that's basically the reason I did that. Okay, so let's get started. I should be able to find diamonds relatively fast because of this, so... I mean, I found diamonds really quickly when I was playing with my dad. I'm trying not to make this video terribly long. I almost said video for some reason. But keep in mind, this is the classic world generation. Oh, also, I turned off the armor shapes, because when I started playing the game, armor shapes weren't there, even though I know in the oldest version of the game, they were. There's no birch trees, or I would go back home to the birch tree. And make myself tons of TNT. I don't know all the lyrics. I may be saying that totally wrong, but oops. That was a mistake. I don't stay very stationary, so let me just take this. Now let's go mining. Well, I have to get stone first. That's the only reason that's all I'm going to use this pickaxe for. Okay. Give me your wools. And yes, you can turn punching sheep on and off. Okay. So. I forgot I also need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to make a furnace. Also, I have the old cobblestone texture. Now, so I'm going to turn on the old furnace texture. If I can remember how. Stone furnace top on. Just some advice: don't turn a bunch of texture settings on and off at the same time, because it crashes the game if you do too many at once. So just give it a little bit to refresh the stuff before changing another one. And even then, sometimes it'll crash. So you have been warned. Are you kidding me? That's gold. I need iron. I'm finding all the rare ores, but no iron. It's so common. Yeah, see? That just broke really fast because gold is soft. But it doesn't do anything for you if you don't have an iron pick. So, this is ridiculous. Why can't I find any iron whatsoever? What I may do is I'm going to end up pausing the video, probably. Oh, what's this? Nothing. That's what it is. Well, you get the picture. I'm probably going to end up creating another world where it's easy, where I found diamonds really fast after pausing the video, and then we'll start from there. So, yeah. That's so stupid. Alright, so. It also does support opening land games, just so you know. It does support opening land games. It just switches to SMP mode when you do it. Like, so that means it reloads the world. So if it takes a while to load worlds on your computer, probably not the best idea. And also, just the SSP mod by itself, if you have a slow computer, is very useful. Because you know how much power it takes to run a LAN server. I hear bats, but I don't see any iron. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. Oh, I've gotten stuck now anyway, but okay. So I'm gonna pause the recording right here, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I've completely failed at finding any diamonds. Well, haven't failed at finding any diamonds, but guess what? I find redstone, gold, coal, and diamonds, and lapis lazuli. Failed to find any iron whatsoever. it made no sense. So I'm just going to get into the features. So let's go to creative mode. Go to creative mode. And empty wastelands, huh? Alright. So we're going to do an inf-dev map because I like them. They're really cool. Actually, maybe we'll do an alpha map. I don't know. Neutral, peaceful terrain, hills with large trees. I like these. Okay, so I don't know why you can do that. That's kind of weird, but cool. Alright, so normal inf-dev map in creative mode. Alright, so this is indeed an inf-dev map. Really cool. My favorite generator of all is the inf-dev generator. It's just really nifty, I guess you could say. Alright, so let's get into the features. I spent hours messing around with stuff, so as you can see, I'm not getting front view mode. I actually turned it off because I never really use it except when I'm doing like movies and stuff. Like eye candy, old redstone wire. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Main menu, and then if you push F3, I forgot about this. Then, if there are any mobs, which I'm not seeing any, I'm gonna spawn one. It's a creeper. Then it shows their ID. Alright. Now, as you can see, I'm actually gonna turn the tooltips back on because sometimes you can't actually tell what's going on. And I turned on the beta tooltips because they look plainer and I kind of like them. And biome, no biomes. That makes sense. Okay, I thought there was a way. Ground bound tie. I don't get that. Whatever. Generate new ores. Also affects mob spawning. Alright, I don't know. But, okay, let me see. What was I gonna do? Yeah, what was I gonna do? Turn off something. Oh, debug controls. Debug. Allow debug screen. Wow. I didn't know about that. Well, you learn something new every day. Okay. So, let's get into the actual features of stuff. You can turn on and off bug exploits, such as the piston dupe. That creeper's going to run after me. Game mode 0. Alright, so if I go to game mode 0, you can actually see this. I'm actually going to switch back to easy now. Okay, so I'm going to jump off a cliff. Somewhat. No, not that far. Like that far. Maybe again. And again. And then, I'm going to switch back to creative mode. Because too many items is incompatible. And I'm going to get, not steak, a few cooked pork chops. I'm going to switch back to game mode 0. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I do very much like, actually I'm going to get raw pork chops so that I can do it a lot. I was just in game mode 0. What is wrong with me? There we go. In case you're wondering, I do like instant food, so see if I eat one, that works. I like food sounds to be off too. And in the gameplay, no, it's in actions, I think. Hang on. Food. If I turn hunger on, then when my hunger meter went down, I could instantly eat food to restore my hunger meter. But then also, if I turn off instant food, that looks really weird. Maybe I should turn off 2D items too. You can see it works like that too, but I prefer instant food. So 2D food, instant food on. Just eat a few more raw pork chops. That's kind of funny. I can just eat them in creative mode. And so, as you can see, if you go to bugs, crafting grid bug, and game mode 0, you can store stuff in your crafting grid, just like you used to be able to. And I think I forgot about that. I just now remembered it for some reason. Actually, before I do that, decoration. Also, there are gears. I'm going to get a gear, even though they're completely pointless, and show you that you can actually place gears. Like an endev. They don't do anything, though. It's just to fix endev map importing. Game mode 0. So then if I think, yeah. It's kind of funny. That's animated. So let's go ahead and place down our crafting table. I'm able to make leather armor. What the heck? Why is it doing that? I'm able to make leather armor using cloth, just like you used to be able to. I actually didn't know until this mod that you actually could. But you can turn that on and off. Some of the other features you can turn on and off. It's actually a much cheaper way to do it. And then you can put it on. Then I think you can dye it in the current versions. I can't actually remember. I'm going to find out, though. Actually, I don't like lime dye. I want cactus green. Alright. Yeah. Game mode 0. Also, you may have noticed that because I've turned off the food bar with the armor bars in the old spot, and also the armor works like it used to, because leather armor is giving me full protection. I think that you can change the combat system. And I can also change the armor to be current version. And that changes the way the armor bar works. And stuff like that. And it actually does change the way the armor works. I didn't actually realize it before. But armor, if you are not, like if it gets damaged, it doesn't offer as much protection. It's durability stuff. Leather cap died. That didn't work. Well, oh well. I bet I can make it work. It's probably just gotten turned off somehow. Yeah, so I think if I go to the old feather, I'm going to turn old feather on. I think you can change it, and I think if you turn non-dyeable armor, yeah. Woohoo! I like that. I'd forgotten that you could even do that. I did like the old leather armor texture, though, but it looks more like actual clothes when you do it that way, so yeah. Now, game mode 1. Sorry. I like that animation so much. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. But yeah. Okay. And one cool thing, I don't know why it's in eye candy, because it's not really eye candy, but ta-da! Old creative mode inventory. And if you really want it to look like 1.8, when creative mode was first introduced, you can make stuff look really bad. And by really bad, I mean there was like a critical bug. I think it was fixed in beta 1.8.1. I can't actually remember though. Where Yeah, it was fixed in 1.8.1. Where the blocks looked way too bright in your inventory. Way too bright, as you can see here. Oh, forgot something. Old blocks. Way too bright. And you can change the direction they're facing. So there you go. And if we go back to the current one, that's armor. Stop it. There we go. Stop it. I guess I went to the wrong thing. Eye candy. So let's go ahead and go inventory blocks 1.3 and changes the direction they're facing. As you can see, the thing in my hand changed. And arrows stick to mobs I turned on. Because I liked that. I don't know why they removed it. I guess there were some weird bugs with it. I think that may have been fixed with this mod. I don't quite know. But if I do spawn a creeper or something, I'm going to turn all creative mode inventory off. I prefer the new one. If I shoot an arrow at a mob, like a creeper. Oh, also. Well, never mind. Actually, yeah. I'm going to turn on something in mobs. Survival test mobs on. That will make mobs spawn no matter what's going on. And also that's how creepers used to work in the survival test. And also they meleeed you, so that's kind of weird. And if I spawn a skeleton, hello Skelly. That's also how that should work. Instead of, if I go back to mobs and turn that off, and it won't panic. I have that turned off because it makes it easier to do stuff. And slime spawning, I forgot to mention this. It changed the way the slime works. I liked the original slime spawning because it made ridiculous amounts. And, reminds me, you can also, in the textures menu, change that. Good old 2D slime texture. Let me just kill them all real quick. It just looks like I'm bashing them with the hilt of my sword. I forgot how far you could hit mobs from in creative mode. Alright, so let's go ahead. And we kill that skeleton, he actually started to burn up in the daytime. And also the creeper, of course, is gonna blow us up. Oh, wait, hang on, I'm gonna do something really funny. Okay, so now he gives us gunpowder. Whoa, that arrow is gigantic. I wonder if that's why they removed it. If none of you have seen the video called This Is Ridiculous, this reminds me of that. Just so you know. Got him. Alright. I forgot about that. Even if you shot a sheep with arrows, it would drop wool. Also, I noticed something really funny. If I turn off the machine gun bow, look at how ridiculous it looks with 2D items on. Yeah. Okay, this is probably ending up to be a pretty long video, in which not much is going on. But also, if you're wondering, it also uses one of the really old songs from Minecraft Classic that doesn't exist in current versions of Minecraft. Just in case you're wondering. And it can import in-dev maps. I forgot that little detail. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. Here, I'll go ahead and change my game mode back to survival. I'm going to get myself horribly owned. Yeah, that usually does it. Alright, so, I'm going to switch it to hard difficulty. I'm going to get myself horribly owned. I'm even going to spawn a slime. Ugh. I forgot one little thing. I need a bunch of arrows. I'm gonna need more than that, definitely. Okay. Combat. Alright, so now we're ready to go. Oh no, I'm killing Jerry's. That's so sad. Why are no mobs spawning? I'm very confused. Absolutely no mobs are spawning. What? 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 I'm very confused. This is a biomeless map, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we should be about done here. Okay, something weird's happened. I also forgot that I was going to get cooked pork chops. Foodstuffs. I don't know why nothing is spawning. It's really weird. Maybe there's a bunch of caves around here or something like that. But this is getting to be pretty boring because I want some monsters to spawn. My guy is not showing up because it's so dark, I guess. That looks so stupid. Okay. Come on. Where are any monsters? It's like they just don't want to pop out anywhere. This is really boring. Come on. Come on, guys. You know you want to. I'm on the hard difficulty and there are no monsters. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to dig straight down until I hit something. If I do. I mean, there must be a cave down here because otherwise monsters would be spawning. I think. Because that just means they would be filling up the underground area, I thought. Ah, of course, I find redstone, but no monsters. That just happened to be a hole in the map. It just happened to be one of the bedrock holes. Unless, yeah, there's no bedrock, apparently. That's the reason I wasn't ready for that to happen. That was... But that's really annoying that I didn't find any monsters. Whatever. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Or sometime, because I won't be home until 1 o'clock Saturday. So, I don't know. But, still, as always, thanks for watching. And right after this, I'm going to spend the rest of my 15 minutes, or 10 minutes before I have to leave. Hang on. I'm just going to spend that cleaning up my hard disk. And thanks for